This lesson is on solving two-step equations. And as any equation we solve, our goal is to isolate the variable. Now, when we're solving two-step or multi-step equations, we want to keep in mind PEMDAS, the order of operations, but we want to do it backwards. So the first thing we want to look at is for anything that's added or subtracted to the term. Then we want to do any multiplication or division, then any exponents, and look for parentheses. All right, so our first example is 2x plus 3 equals 15, and we want to isolate x. So we are going to think of PEMDAS backwards, addition and subtraction, and we're going to minus 3 on both sides. And that's going to leave us 2x is equal to 12. So we use the subtraction property of equality. All right, we'll continue. Now we are going to isolate x by dividing each side by 2, and x equals 6. So we use the division property of equality. And now to check, we're going to substitute 6 back in the original equation. Two times 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. 15 is equal to 15. Our next problem is 1/2 a plus 5 is equal to 18. Again, we want to isolate a. So we are going to first look for anything that was added or subtracted to that term. So 5 was added, so we are going to subtract. So we use the subtraction property. All right, now we have 1/2 a equals 13. 1/2 a is the same as a divided by 2. So if I rewrite 1/2 a as a divided by 2, because 1/2 of something, 1/2 times something is the same as dividing it in by 2. Now it's clear what property I have here. I'm divided by 2, so I need to use the multiplication property of equality. So I'm going to multiply each side by 2. And that's, remember, it's the same as 2 over 1. We can eliminate those. So a equals 26. So we're always going to multiply that by that denominator to get rid of it, to make the math easier. So we're going to go ahead and check our answer here. So we're going to substitute 26 in for a. That's our check. 1/2 of 26 is 13. Plus 5 is equal to 18. So 18 is equal to 18. All right, number 3. A divided by 5 minus 18 equals 2. So we're thinking PEMDAS backwards. We're going to use the addition property. So we're going to add 18 to both sides. So we have a divided by 5 equal to 20. The opposite of division is multiplication. So now we're going to multiply each side by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, so that leaves me A is equal to 100. So go ahead and check that. 100 divided by 5 minus 18 equals 2. 100 divided by 5 is 20, and 20 minus 18 is 2. So it checks. Okay, number 4. X minus 7 divided by 3 is equal to negative 12. So we're trying to isolate x, and then 7 is minus from it. But the whole thing is divided by 3. So we're going to do the opposite of division. We're going to multiply by the denominator, which is 3. And then we're going to do that on each side. Then these are going to cancel, and that's just going to give me x minus 7 equals negative 36. I'm going to add 7 to both sides using the addition property of equality, and x is equal to negative 29. So go ahead and check that. I'm going to substitute negative 29 in. Negative 29 minus 7 is negative 36 over 3. Negative 36 divided by 3 is negative 12. So it does check. G minus 3 divided by 3 is equal to 5/3. So we want to isolate our variable. We've got a minus 3, but this whole term is divided by 3. So we need to do the opposite of division, and we're going to multiply. So we're going to multiply by this 3 here. So 3 over here, and 3 over here, and the 3 over 3 is going to leave me G minus 3 is equal to, I can just cancel those 3, or 15/3 is just 5, right? So now I need to isolate G, so I'm going to use the addition property. So go ahead and check. G is equal to 8, so I say 8 minus 3 over 3 is equal to 5/3. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5/3 is equal to 5/3. And that's how you solve two-step equations.